Scare Apparent is a really fun episode of Sabrina the Animated Series with some great messages and wonderful animation. This is the 33rd episode of the first season, and there will be some spoilers from now as I talk about what happens, but I won't give away what happens at the end. It starts off with Sabrina travelling through the vortex, and this is something that she has to do in order to advance as a witch, and she's just not able to do it. She's too scared of it. She doesn't want to face it again. She then meets the Boogeyman. This is actually Boogie Jr., who is the Boogeyman's son, and he is obviously the heir apparent, the parody of the title, to take over as the Boogeyman. And Boogie Jr. doesn't want to do this, and he's scared of everything. And Sabrina turns him into a boy, or makes him look like a human boy, to take him to school so that he can start to face these different fears. And there's a message that's repeated in this throughout, and it's shine a light and banish fright. And it doesn't just mean turn the lights on when it's dark. The shining a light means learning more about it. And of course, it's a common theme. The more you know about something, generally the less scary it becomes. And this is a strong message throughout this. And I think it's a great message for anybody, but particularly for young children who might be scared of something because they don't fully understand it. And if they learn more about it and shine a light on what it really is, I think that's a beautiful message, and also something that children can repeat and adults can repeat it to children. Shine a light and banish fright is kind of like a mantra that one could repeat in a time when they maybe are feeling quite scared, as something else to focus on. So I think that that's a great gift that the episode has given. We also have the character of Boogie Jr., who I love. I thought he was an absolute delight, both in terms of his personality and also his appearance. He's a very bright green blob, basically, and he just looks wonderful. I love the design of the character. We get to see his parents. They just look like larger versions of him, but the father, the Boogeyman, is very menacing. I will say this is not what I thought the Boogeyman looked like. Whenever I've pictured the Boogeyman, I have pictured an actual human man. And I'd love to know if anybody else has ever felt the same way, but whenever I've heard the term Boogeyman, I have pictured somebody who looks more human than Boogie Jr. actually does. But that's not a complaint or a criticism, just as a point of observation. This does not fit my idea of what the Boogeyman looks like, but it doesn't matter. I still like the design of the character. It's a fun episode, great characters, very well animated, great pacing. Love the inclusion of shine a light and banish fright. I think that's a pretty great thing. Ultimately, Scare Apparent is a really strong film. I loved the role Gem played in this as well. Gemstone had a pretty fun role to play as well. But I'll say no more. I won't give away anything else because I do recommend Scare Apparent. I think it's probably one of the strongest episodes.